Hey everyone, welcome to this edition of the Slash Report. In this episode, we're going to be covering American Horror Story 1984, Episode 7, The Lady in White. At this point, it should be called American Horror Story Time Warp, because that's what we've been getting a lot the last few weeks, and this episode is no different. Starts off the summer of 1948 at Camp Golden Star, which is the original name for Camp Redwood. We're introduced to the camp cook. She's a very familiar face. Lily Rabe, you might recognize her from Asylum and Covenant seasons. We find out she's working at the camp. She has two sons, Benjamin and Bobby. Benjamin is obviously the younger version of Mr. Jingles, kid size, even though I wouldn't say the small size, just the kid size. We're introduced to them, how they're interacting. You can definitely tell she has a favorite, which happened to be Bobby. She tells him, hey, go outside, hang out with the other kids, get out of here. Benjamin and Bobby head towards the lake. Benjamin gets made fun of by a couple girls, blah, 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 and he's big, whatever. So he sees a lifeguard and one of the, counselors take off in the woods. Tells his little brother Bobby, hey, sit here, don't move, I'll be back. So he runs off and he's watching them start to get freaky in the woods. It was a well-done scene that was obviously a tribute to the sex scene in Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning. So American Horror Story, thank you for giving one of my favorite Friday films some love in the mainstream world. I appreciate it because so many people shit on that movie, but I digress. So while Benjamin is getting wood in the woods, Bobby's like, fuck this, I'm just going to go swimming. Little motherfucker jumps in the lake. He's swimming. Benjamin's like, oh, man, I better get back and check on Bobby. He hears something, whatever. So he goes back towards the lake. These guys start with the boat, and he's yelling, hey, stop, 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 to see where his little brother's under the water. And Bobby might as well be Jason at this point because he gets shredded with the propeller from the boat. Of course, their mother fucking loses it. And boom. Okay. Here we are back in 1989, not 1984, 1989. Donna takes Brooke to a hotel room where they just got out of jail from faking her death. I wish there was a better montage sequence where Brooke is recovering from whatever medication she gave her to fake her death. It kind of reminded me of I would assume a heroin junkie going through withdrawals. I don't know. But man, if you're going to take place in the 80s, fuck, you got to have a better montage scene than that. And for all you kids that don't know what a montage scene is, if you're one of our younger viewers, here, check this out. This is one of the best montage scenes from any movie from the fucking 80s. Enjoy. Okay, now that you enjoyed that, let's get back to American Horror Story. Brooke finds out, hey, there's this big festival going on at Camp Redwood. Fuck that shit. She wants to go back and take out Margaret. She's like, I'm going to fucking kill this bitch. And Donna's like, well, hold on. I know you've been locked up for a while. So they go out to a roller rink. They have a blast, fucking skating the shit. And you see this cool motherfucker, another familiar face, Dylan McDermott, hanging back watching them. He's like, hey, I overheard you guys say you're going to Camp Redwood. You mind if I catch a ride? And they're like, no, we don't give strangers a ride, blah, 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 blah. So they go out there. Brooke's still set out on Camp Redwood. Donna's like, sure, all right, let's go. Surprise, surprise, the car won't stop. And who's there to help him out? My man, Dylan McDermott. Seemed fishy from the fucking start. It wasn't no big surprise. He managed to get their car fixed. And Donna's kind of like, all right, come on, jump in. As they're pulling out of the parking lot, you see a poster with all these missing girls. So we go down the road. He calls Donna by her name. They didn't give names, so he knows who they are. They pull over. Donna and Brooke, like, get the fuck out. Especially Brooke. She's like, I know these kind of people. Get the fuck out. She starts pulling a blade. She's ready to go. The cop pulls up behind them, asks him if everything's okay. And Donna mentions to the cop, I don't know. We just met this guy. We just gave him a ride. We really don't know who he is. So Dylan McDermott kills the cop. While they got their chance, they fucking, Donna and Brooke fucking book it. Gone. We think they're safe. Maybe not. I guess we'll find out later in the review. So now we jump back to Camp Redwood. Mr. Jingles returns, where he's pretty much ambushed by all the ghosts and they start beating his ass. They eventually stop because Montana said, hey, no killing to the festival. Don't kill him. So they fill him in what's going on. They tell him about the lady in white. Mr. Jingles seems to know who that is. He's like, that's my mother. Then we flash back to 1948. Another time warp. So now it's Mr. Jingles telling the ghost all about his mom and how she went on a killing spree after Bobby's death. Very Pam Voorhees. Probably a little more brutal than Pam because she even tried to kill Benjamin. So essentially she was the first one to start these mass killings in the camp, not Margaret. Okay, so after Mr. Jingles is done telling his story, he asks the ghost, hey, do you know where she's at? Montana pretty much tells Xavier, show him where it's at. And he's like, I don't want to do this, but reluctantly he does it. He doesn't get too close. Mr. Jingles goes into the cabin where her ghost has been seen. And you can tell she fucking hates him and blames him for everything. This is a cold-hearted ghost bitch, I tell you that. And come to find out, she was so pissed off that Benjamin, Mr. Jingles, kind of had a thing for Margaret, that she could tell Margaret was a little fucking crazy and pushed her to do the fucking killing spree. I was like, damn, that's cold-blooded. So pretty much what happened in 1970 was just to destroy Benjamin and any happiness he felt. Okay, so now we go back to Brooke and Donna. They're at a stop sign. They're just talking, listening to fucking Alice Cooper. Hell yeah. And you see the cop car speeding up behind them. Boom. Fucking rear ends their ass. And, Brooke passes out. She wakes up in the cabin of this truck. Cab, whatever you call it. I don't drive a fucking pickup truck. I'm sorry, people. And Dylan McDermott's in there with a shotgun. Donna's tied up to a rope from the fucking trailer hitch all the way back. And he gives Brooke an option. Either you die or you drag Donna to her death. Well, Brooke ain't no fucking dummy. She outsmarts his stupid ass. Drives forward real quick, slams on the brakes. He's not buckled up because obviously they didn't have seatbelt laws yet back then. He flies forward, bashes into the windshield. She throws that motherfucker in reverse, flies back. Donna on some Matrix shit, sitting up. She flies, lays down. Truck goes over top of her, slams on her brakes again. Boom. What the fuck are they going to do? I don't know. We'll see. So let's flash back to Camp Redwood. This is a pretty quick little flashback. I don't remember the character's name because I don't really care. I've just been calling him Long Dick since he was introduced as having a long dick. So Long Dick sees Montana's ghost while he's getting bitched out by Margaret. That he's useless, blah, 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 blah. He goes off looking for her. They find each other. They start making out. He's going to try to throw it on this broad. Flashback to Brooke and Donna. I know. It's all over. This episode's all over the place, but it's easy to follow. Sorry, Dylan. It was nice to see you again, man. But hey, you know what? At least you went out, stabbed, and tied up to a fucking telephone pole. Let's go back to Camp Redwood. Richard Ramirez is there. Shocker. We all knew he was coming. And he meets the two shy Iowa guys or whatever. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I was born in 84. I don't know. I know the song. I don't know who sings it. I don't even know the name of the song. But guess what? Apparently that motherfucker signed a deal with the devil, and it was time to pay his fucking debt. So Richard Ramirez killed him and the entire fucking crew, which I rather enjoyed, actually. So now we go back to where Benjamin, sitting by the lake. His mother's ghost comes up. How dare you sit here? And he's just telling his mom, like, what's going on? My son, I got to protect my son. What kind of father would I be? He's like, I feel bad. I think about Bobby every day. It's my fault. I even named my son Bobby after him. So they kind of make amends. And his mom's kind of right. She gets in his ears like, hey, if you really want to protect your son, I know you're going to fight this Ramirez guy. You made a deal with the devil. If you die by his hands, you're not saving your son. You're stuck in hell. But if you kill yourself, it kind of evens the odds and he can't get your soul. Interesting. So he proceeds to kill himself. You see his body drop over on the dock, and then you see his ghost pulling the knife out of his gut, and he's ready to battle Richard Ramirez. That's the end of the episode. Overall, great fucking episode. It was very entertaining. It's really building up to this final showdown between Mr. Jingles and Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker. We finally got set up for a final girl, Brooke and Margaret. We got a nice showdown there. I'm sure Montana's going to play a role in that. I'm not sure exactly how. Maybe Long Dick could calm her down just by serving her up. Who knows? But anyway, I've been rambling on long enough. Again, the episode was great. If you haven't seen it yet, please watch it because we're nearing the end of this season of American Horror Story, which has been really fucking good. Hey, but that's going to end it here for me. I'm the Colonel. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for new episodes, slash reports, music videos, all kinds of content. Be sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. DCS out and stay cursed.